Hello? Hello? Can everybody hear me?
Hello.
Woo! I've got the worst headphones ever. Oh.
Hello, Kimmy.
Hello, darling. Okay, that should be better. Ugh, I hate it when I can hear myself.
The wind.
Oh.
Those are
Yep. The wind comes to say hello. Oh my god.
Anywho.
Welcome, everybody. I was sharing my screen. I did try and put an intro on, but I failed.
Well, we're trying.
Yep. Okay, so I make that go.
We haven't been live in so long. We're broken. We don't know what we're doing anymore.
I only turned my laptop on today after
Hi.
like 9 months. I'm joking, I have used it, but I haven't been on YouTube yet.
We tried to semi-retire, but people want to talk shit. Even if you're quiet, you don't say a word, you don't do anything, they're going to lie. They're going to talk shit. It's super annoying.
Do we sound like echoey or, I don't know, roboty?
Not that I can tell, but I don't know. Hey, Michelle, Paula, Angela, Bryn, Melissa.
Hi, Miss
You agree with
Liverbird.
them? Caroline D. YouTube segments.
So, have you got your little list?
Whom? What?
Have you got your little list?
My what?
Your list?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Whoa.
yeah, sort of, kind of. A list of lies? Yes, I have a list of lies.
Uh-oh.
I know.
I can hear.
Am I echoing?
No, I think it's me. I'm too close. Oh no. Father Snuffles has got a wrench.
Uh-oh. Drama.
I can hear myself. It's really annoying me.
You're going to have to fix
Aha.
this.
Oh no, that didn't work either. Okay, moving on. Let's go.
Yeah. Moving on. We may have a special guest. We're going to see what happens. I'm not sure. Anywho, where are we going to start? Where do you start with all the fuck? I mean, it's been so much. Like I said, we haven't been live in like 9 months. And yet, the wrong people are being, I'm a nurse. There's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Okay, that might be better. I don't know. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I've got interference.
Do you want a different pair of headphones?
What did you say?
Maybe a different pair of headphones. I don't know. I don't know. We should have figured this out before the live. Now I have an echo.
I've got jet lag.
I have an echo.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Oh, Lord. I can't. So, anyways, how are you guys doing? What's new? What's happening? This is where I turn into Ron Burgundy. She's left me. And
It's
Cam.
Oh no. I can just see an echo.
Is it better?
Okay. I think it's better. I don't know.
Okay.
I hear Anyanka well, but Grim is muffled. Yeah, I've got the worst headphones. I picked up these headphones from the airport, and they're terrible.
And she's trying to save you from the one. They're actually really good. They're too good or whatever.
What do you mean?
Because they pick up
Because they're
everything.
picking up everything.
Yeah.
Even me sniffling because of the pollen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Woohoo! Okay, I've got it right up to me. Oh, James is in
Oh, good.
the
He can come
studio.
help us.
Hi, James. Get out my
Alright, so
back
I don't even know if
area.
are you guys going to be able to hear me? Because I'm on a headset, I'm driving.
I can
Yeah,
hear
I can
you.
hear you.
Do I sound fucked up or do I sound like me?
You
You sound
sound
fine.
perfect.
Okay. Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
What's up, girls?
what's happening? How are you?
Good. Driving around the mountains.
Ooh, are you hunting?
Uh-huh.
Are you hunting?
Riding your bear?
My home?
Hunting.
Oh, nah, I'm not hunting. Nope, I'm just riding around the mountains. Got the
On a
storm, so
bear?
I'm just fucking around.
Oh God.
I'm just here. I'm just here to listen and offer emotional support.
We need it.
He's our emotional support animal now.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's
Okay,
hard.
well,
Like, where do you begin? Where do we begin?
I think we should just go straight in and what's happened.
You go
Start
for
at the
it.
beginning.
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
God, the
That's where I like to
beginning.
start, but that's too far.
Okay, so oh God. Okay, so I got a phone call the other day, and somebody had attempted to save Anyanka in her work, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I flew to America. So
Well,
yeah.
that's a start.
So us being petty on the internet and basically calling out people using their own words is grounds for, I don't know, being sued
Well,
when
don't
it's all the
forget
truth.
there was a video out there where she said she couldn't get to you because you were in the UK, so she was gonna get to me because I'm what you cared about. Because technically, I've done nothing. I want nothing to do with those people ever in the
Well,
at all.
it did. It pissed me
Ooh,
off.
can I
So well
interject?
done. Go
Yes.
on.
All right. So to clarify, fucking Shazam's trying to subpoena everybody. Tried subpoenaing the wrong Lauren, right?
Yep. And that poor lady, and I thought, like,
So
at first I was like, why do they keep saying a nurse that I'm a nurse? Like, I was so confused. Oh my God. Anyhow.
all right. So what did they? So what did fucking irrelevant over there say? She like reported something to a job or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was calling the nursing board. And again, like I thought, but like now I'm like, did this woman's job actually get contacted? And she's got no clue what any of this, like, because, oh, because we have the like wrong city, you know, you got the same
Yeah. So
name. So
basically,
yeah,
Shazam wants to subpoena someone, and she subpoenaed the wrong person, and fucking irrelevant Beta put in contacted the nursing board on the wrong fucking person.
yep, yep. Okay. Now you're wonky. Now you're roboting. It's just so messed up.
Getting
Like
your wonky.
he went wonky. I feel like he might
Wonky.
be back. But like, so some innocent person's life was actually affected because of people going too far. Because there's no reason for that to
Can
ever
you
happen. No
can you
matter.
imagine you're sitting in your house having a cup of tea or whatever, and someone comes and saves you when you don't even know who the hell this person is
Completely
from
clueless.
the internet on the other side, like, well, in the
Not
middle
even
somewhere.
that, but Lauren's innocent too. This like she hasn't fucking done nothing. You know what I'm saying? What like
Yeah.
comments
I
on
don't
shit? Like
threaten
what?
people. Like, yeah, exactly. I have an
Like these
opinion.
motherfuckers are
Apparently that's
stupid.
against the law now.
I'm not being funny
Yeah.
or nothing, but who's stalking who?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously?
Exactly.
Trawling
Yep.
through the internet, trying to
And
find
then
anyone.
supposedly they're trying to serve me, which they must have the wrong address or something because I never get nothing in the mail. I think they're just pretending they want me in court. I don't think they actually want me in court.
Seriously.
Oh God,
Oh Lord.
Jesus! I
Yeah.
think you're the prize.
Who's
So
surprised?
what do we have in
Think
chat? Let's see.
It is going too far.
Yeah.
We've never contacted anybody in their life. We've never like
Tried to
what's it
DM people behind the scenes about it ever. Like, no. Like,
I spoke
not
to
no
her
part
for a
of
bit and I refused to make a video about
I told you that was a
Melissa
bad
J.
idea.
No,
Never liked that.
Jesus. Who phones
That's my
phones
crime.
everybody and then records and plays it for everyone. Like
It's so weird.
creepy. Oh my god, I've got really bad allergies. Hold on.
Breaking news. Do you need to do a switch? She's sneezing. She muted.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back
Mad.
to the shit show. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, James is gone. Bye, James. Okay, what's next on your list?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hang on. You know, it's not a very long list, although it should be because there have been so many lies. Like saying, you remember when they were like, they said I was waving guns around. No, we didn't. That's a lie. I'm so sick of lies. No,
Oh
that's
my
not
god,
what was said.
everything she says is a lie. She doesn't.
Chasing kids down the street. No, that was never said either. Like, if you can't tell the truth, there's a reason for that, in my opinion.
She isn't
That pisses
chasing
them
kids
off
down the
too, that I
street.
say in my opinion. Oh God.
Well, yeah, Melissa, MLS. Oops.
Yes, Melas, exactly. Hi, Melas. By the way. Yeah, making shit up. If you have to make shit up, it means, I don't know.
You're a
What does that
dumbass.
say about your truth, untruth, or whatever?
Can we talk about when she shared my video and I got a notification?
Yeah,
Ooh, yay.
yeah, you can.
Funsy.
Yep.
I don't understand though, because that video was not really anything to do with Lynn. But whatever.
She thought she was doing something there. I'm not sure what, but.
Well, she's promoting checkmate humanity. So, while we're here, I would just like to make a what was it? I'd just like to thank Lana. Oh shit, a username, whatever. I'd just like to thank number 5 for mending our relationship with Lynn.
We're best friends now.
Oh, James is back. Hello.
He's back.
Hi.
Oh my god, we
Hi.
got 2. Hi.
Shit, my shit is spotty. I'm like, like driving in the storm in the mountains. Watch, you have
That's
like
a
the
real
stalkers over
Vanessa.
there now, like gonna be looking at the weather in the mountains now, trying to pinpoint me.
Vanessa, is that you?
Yes, can you hear me okay? I'm
Yeah.
like running around
Yeah. I was just
cleaning.
expecting
but
to see a massive dildo or something on the
Vanessa's
screen.
up here. I've
Yeah.
never been on a panel with Vanessa before.
Yeah, you
Take
have.
Somebody call the
That's
cops.
by design, okay?
Oh god.
How do I
How come we
see?
can't see you? You're not on camera?
No, hell no.
What the fuck?
No.
Okay.
I'm running around cleaning, like cooking. So,
You mean like you're being productive?
exactly.
What are we
Yeah.
having for
Productive
dinner?
human?
Lasagna.
Well, I was gonna make that, but I'm cooking Italian, and hey, Momo, and salad, and I'm gonna try to make homemade cannoli. We shall see.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, that sounds good.
Love
I want one.
cannoli.
Yeah. But I had to jump up
I'm
here
just-
because
Yeah.
I'm just
What flavor
driving,
then?
drinking Fireball,
Oh gosh.
Great.
Capri
Tiny
Sun,
bottles.
Just to set the cops up.
Hey,
stalking
Chrissy.
motherfuckers.
We're all
Imagine
in
that you
so
ask
much
someone how
trouble.
their day's going, and that's how they respond. Oh, how's your day? Oh, good. I'm just drinking Capri Sun, Fireball, stalking motherfuckers, harassing motherfuckers. Like, it's so weird hearing someone say, oh, yeah, I'm cooking Italian, making cannolis. It's really weird hearing someone say that after, like, all this weird YouTube shit. It's like, oh, what are you doing? I'm fucking exploiting my kids. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's weird hearing people
Well,
say they're doing normal shit.
some of us, I don't know, are normal. We just, like all of us on here, it's just drug into this shit show, you know? I forget we're not in Patreon. I'm gonna watch my language. Um,
Oh, it's fine. You can cuss here.
we're in big trouble now. Chrissy's here.
Chrissy.
Welcome, Christy. Anything before you can threaten.
I
Our
don't
real
know.
lives are so boring, aren't they? We don't
I
have any
love the
breaking
player.
news. We
We
just
did
like
have
Well,
hang out
see,
with
that's
family and
breaking news.
cook and stuff.
Lauren. I wish that was the case. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
not.
that's it. So
Oh, I
Sounds
could
Caroline
give
G
some news.
commented.
I could give some news. Let me give an update.
All right, give news.
So Lana asked for another continuance on our custody
Okay,
hearing
no, no,
because
no, no.
again, she's busy stalking motherfuckers. Hey, that's me. That's me all day.
Okay.
Because people want to know. She makes all her cases public, so let's make her cases public. Another, what is that? Number 9 on continuances. This bum bitch doesn't give a fuck about settling her shit with her kid, but she's all interested in stalking motherfuckers and trying to get YouTubers in court. That's where our priorities are. You have Lindsay fucking bringing a kid on camera after saying, "Oh, these horrible people on YouTube," then brings her fucking daughter up, like as
James is
fodder for
funny.
these quote horrible people on YouTube. Like these fucking people are like terrible parents. Anyway, I set the grounds. Go.
Oh, well, that's not what I'm here to talk about. So,
Yeah.
you
Ah!
said your piece, but
I just
that's
came in here to fuck shit up.
great. Well, you did.
Hey, you gave me the link.
We can't bring him
God,
anywhere.
no good deed goes unpunished, man. Well, weren't you just saying we're never on a panel together?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. This would have to be like a 50-part series almost. Like, for me, I mean, it depends on the day, but for me,
Definitely.
uh, I think it's, and it just continues to escalate. The low level gaslighting to me is just insane. So there's no tit for tat that's going on. None of us have ever contacted anyone in their real life,
Just a whole bunch of titties. Whole
and
bunch of titting. I mean, no tat.
and so, but that's gone on, and we don't even like bring everything to the public that goes on, and that's what's so crazy, um, because everything gets twisted. But I mean, I don't think there's anyone in this group who hasn't had real life drug into it, whether it's work, family, pets, kids, jobs, and that's stalking. So when they're trying to compare the two, making a video or telling the truth about something is not stalking. Okay, that is actually, people need to pull out a dictionary. That is actually First Amendment right. Okay, when you contact people in other people's lives, going to interfere with their jobs, interfere with their families, send people to people's homes, not that would ever happen multiple times. That is stalking, and that's why people get restraining orders. Just saying. I'm so sick of the twisting of facts. So
Well, it's not just that. She's targeted every aspect in your life to try and isolate you from your loved ones, like your family, your friends. I was sent a clip yesterday of Teresa on her panel, and basically outlining what she's gonna do, and she's run with it. Oh yeah, great point. I'll do that. I shouldn't
yeah,
say that, but I'd have to go and
And if you
find
stay quiet, they'll just continue to make up lies about you. So, like, there's no good way to go
exactly.
about it. So, like, what do you do?
I
it. Yeah,
stayed
Quick
quiet for a long,
question.
long time, and that didn't help anything. In fact, it made it worse. So I'm going to do that anymore. And then they try to take out restraining orders when you're talking, and that's not what that is. And let me tell you something else. Then I'll shut up. But I mean, this judge of like 30 years, and these judges that see this stuff, they're not stupid. It isn't like the YouTube court of stupidity. They know the stuff when they see it, and that's why things have worked out the way that it is. And no one's going to get restraining orders on people that they haven't even ever talked to, okay? That they've threatened and stuff, to get them to stop making videos. That's not how shit works. So that's all.
Yeah, having a background check on a thumbnail and they had the wrong person, so
Right?
they're putting somebody else's info out. Like, when is that okay? When, like, putting a background check on a thumbnail, like, no. Saying
Yeah,
people's full names, that, like, why? Like, and then
You know what's
crying
funny? I never
victim.
said my full name. My full name, I've never said my full name, never written my full name, nothing. And they just
Well,
keep putting it
no,
up, and I'm just,
they
keeping it
did it
what
on
it is.
purpose. But then they'll cry if you like say anything about what they're doing. They start. It's gross, and I don't think there's anyone dumb enough to
What about
fall
making
for it at
alt
this point, huh?
with what about making alt with all of our family's pictures?
Yeah, yeah, with
Oh, I
family
mean,
pictures. And like, and this happens, I know it happens all the time. It happens to a lot of people. But when it happens to you, it's really unnerving and it's not okay. When like people go to your work or call your work, it's really unnerving and it's not okay. When you feel like you have to look over your shoulder because of YouTube, because you don't like somebody and because you call them a bitch pretty much, that's like not okay. That's too far. Like I
hmm
would never do that to anybody, even people that I don't like. I just wouldn't do that. I don't have that in me, but some people do, and it's scary.
it is because there's no like they don't have any boundaries, which is exactly why they got smacked down the way that they did, and they can't handle that. So they think they're just going to ignore it and keep going, and that's not going to work out well either.
No, and part of it
Um,
is done for intimidation, and that's a problem as well.
Well, that's what they tried to do with James, like pulling his background check from 12 years ago.
oh
They
Jesus.
didn't put it out with the full context of what happened, just so they can run with the fact that he, I don't know, what he pistol whipped.
And it
That's
doesn't
a load of bullshit.
matter. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
Like, why
that
would?
that shit
Ugh.
didn't go the way they wanted it
No,
to.
of course it didn't. And
They
how
put
about
out only a little piece of information, and the shit that they put out even was like, oh yeah, he had $1,000 bail. That's the same bail Lana had fucking last time she was arrested for like some minor shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're acting like they
Yeah,
ain't put
yeah,
out the police. They ain't
sorry,
put out the fucking police call. They ain't put out the pictures of fucking this girl with fucking slashes on her arms from cutting herself. Like they ain't put out it. They put out like
of
shit just
course
to,
not.
and then just made up their own stories about it.
Yep.
yep.
Well, and it gets weirder and weirder too because I don't know if I know like our inner circle is aware of this, but I mean I don't even know if people realize that they were actually pretending to be reporters to call around and get information, which is completely illegal. And because they're so stupid and like talked about it, I ended up calling like the head of Colorado media and throwing a fit. And he sent out emails to all the publications, all his reporters, and surprise, surprise, that reporter didn't exist. And it's like they literally have nothing else going on, and they have no low is too low. And I just don't think they're used to being like called out and being like, I don't know, smacked down
They're
legally.
they're used to people just being intimidated and going away and not talking about them.
Well, that's what they want to
And that's
do.
what they and then they try to say that's us, but we're not doing that stuff. Like it's so frustrating to me.
That's what they're trying
Yeah,
to do. Just to silence everybody by sending them a PPO. That's not the point of it.
no.
It's never gonna shut us up. I'm sorry, but we can still call you an absolute dumbass because that's what you are. It's the truth.
Yeah. And it's frustrating. And I don't think, I'm
But
not,
we
I'm certainly not going to be quiet about it anymore if
no,
something comes out.
the amount of things that we have to try and just be like, oh, this bullshit again.
hmm
Like we're just not going to be silent about it now. We're pumping up to put everything out, and it will show what
I
people have
think
been doing
I
behind the
think it'll
scenes.
shock people too, the extent.
It will do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They say
And
that we don't show proof. There's a reason for not showing proof, and
exactly.
that is because most of it is legal, and the other stuff is evidence. So yeah, why would we give them a heads up to spin bullshit when yeah we can just put it all out
But
with the
Yeah.
context.
we do to some extent because if you listen to the original court audio, which is what caused a lot of this stuff, because that was never supposed to be heard, okay? And there's nothing, you can't sue someone for putting it out. You can't sue someone for ordering it. You can't, it is a public legal recording that has every right to be played. I know it made it really inconvenient to rewrite history that way, and that's why everyone got so pissed. But that's that is the truth. And then the other stuff, I still have one last thing pending. I mean, like done against me. That doesn't count the stuff I'm going to do, but that will be done very soon. And then yeah, I don't see why we can't from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because and not even for like any other reason, but that we're not going to be the only ones this happens to.
No.
And
Yes.
this is their pattern, and people need to know like how these snakes move, and exactly because they do the same things over and over and over. They're not creative by any means. Um, and call it out, and don't put up with it, and don't put up with the people that support it from the background either. That's just as disgusting.
Yep.
Do you know what I find disgusting? The people that
What?
we classed as friends who
Yeah.
have bounced over to the other side because we wouldn't stand by them, and while they're discussing people who have lost their children in like tragic ways and things like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stand behind that because that shit is horrendous. Like I can't. You can say whatever the hell you want, but I'm not gonna stoop that low for anybody ever.
No.
No.
So the fact that they're
And
all up over there now, like besties, like hate bonds, and do you know what? Have at it. Have an absolute ball with it because you're gross, dude. Sort your life out.
yeah. And the 2-year-old screenshots that no one gives a crap about because that's all they have left at this point. We got all the snakes out at this point, and so they're pulling out stuff from like 3 years ago. It's ridiculous. But I think I don't know. It's a waste of their time. They are not going to affect any of our lives anymore. They're not going to affect our businesses. They're not going to affect our relationships. They've tried all of that, and it's all failed miserably.
Yep.
Which I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels satisfying a little bit. Just saying.
Yep.
I was
A little bit.
entirely satisfied the other day when she took her community post down. Not gonna,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was just like, ha,
Well,
not bad.
people aren't stupid and they keep acting like they are, and it's ridiculous.
Exactly. Like reading screenshots from 2012 25 times. Like,
Yeah.
Playing
ugh.
playing voice like calls with people that you had 5 years ago. It's like it's boring as hell. Like everybody knows
Actually, I get
already.
new stuff like I'm gonna say sort of legally. So thank you for continuing to play some of the stuff. Like, oh look what happened there. Interesting.
Right.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And I don't know how they think like stalking everyone's workplace and trying to. And actually, here's the funniest part, and I won't get into too much detail right now, but making a couple of threats and then sending something there. Like, how do you think that's going to play out in court, you freaking morons?
yeah.
Like,
The proof of that.
seriously.
Hmm.
Right. Aren't those sharp as tools in the shed? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just
Yeah.
saying it to be mean, it's a fact.
It's a pattern of behavior.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, all I can say to one of them, I'm not going to name her by name, but whatever she tried to do with deportation and customs, it failed. Just saying.
That's disgusting. Imagine you guys if like you have someone overseas that you care about and you have some loser dipshit troll over here that's contacting ICE trying to get them in trouble
Separated.
and separated from their loved one just because.
The same
That's
person trying to
their
get somebody
life.
separated from their loved one, calling a
Trying to get
nursing
you
board.
fired.
Yeah, calling a nursing board to have them like what not be able to work anymore. Oh,
But
uh,
we're the ones
Right?
that go
but
real life. Oh yeah,
yeah,
sure.
okay,
Well,
never do that.
this the same people who joke around and say that my dog needed to go to rehab and think it's hilarious when a family dog is poisoned and have made joke after joke after joke. I don't know how many people in here would think that's funny. Um, me, my kids didn't find anything funny about it.
No.
It's disgusting, is what it is.
It's disgusting.
And the
Like,
people that sit there and chat and laugh about it are
yeah,
like just as bad because you know what? Even
Imagine that happened to them.
I would never.
Put yourself in our shoes for the way that people have like actually contacted people in our real lives to affect our futures and our families and our kids and our
yeah,
pets. Like, would you stand for that? We've been quiet, pretty much.
yeah.
Um, but we're not standing for it anymore because we're not intimidated. We're not scared of you. You're just trash.
We also know our rights, like even legally, like like
Oh no, we do, and that's the funny part of it to me. The ironic part, by having to deal with this for 2 years, I feel like I could be. My lawyer even joked with me I could be a paralegal at this point. I've had to memorize so many statutes, laws, stalking laws, lawsuits, defamation. I mean, you've made us so adept at like navigating the legal system. Good luck, bitches.
Was it her
Good
who
luck.
threatened? Was it her who threatened NC that she was going to take out RICO charges and send out packages to
I can't
everybody? I'm
remember.
pretty sure that's going to be the next one on the fucking card. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Not the Rico.
Oh my god. Oh, I know. I We've all been
Idiot.
accused of fake stuff too. I think at one point I was accused. I have no criminal record, and they accused me at one point of like cooking meth or something. Like I'm Breaking Bad out of Denver or something. I don't know, but
Somebody
it's just
called
Oh
me
my
a child molester. Sorry, I shouldn't say that word, but a chomo. I'm pretty sure that that's what it means.
gross.
It's like,
probably.
excuse
We
me.
cook we cook pink meth on
We-
Wednesdays. So
oh my god, yes. On Wednesdays we cook meth. That's exactly what we do. I mean, this is how stupid some of it's really funny and we actually get a laugh out of it. I'm not gonna lie. Some of it's entertaining as hell. But then some of it's really scary. And I think the stuff that goes to your work or your home is really scary. Um,
Like, I have been thinking, like, cars with like different registration plates. Are coming onto our driveway? Like, are these coming for Lauren? Oh shit, for Anyanka. Fuck, I'm sorry, I just doxed you.
whatever.
But
It keeps
out there,
happening. I'm good.
yeah.
I
But
did it by accident, sorry. We're
I
terrible.
I shouldn't have to be looking over my shoulder like that because I'm being a petty bitch. Like, I'm calling you out on shit that you've said, like, in public. You absolute dumbass. If you don't
Hmm.
remember it, that's not my problem. Like, I'm pointing that out as you look what you've done, and this is why I'm showing it. And that's not worthy of a PPO or people stalking
Nope.
our house. People
And
stalking like our lives, knowing where like kids go to school and shit. Like, pack it in. Don't you know that that's fucking weird? Imagine someone was doing that to you. Sort your shit out.
well, and I keep saying this, I'm not trying to, beat a dead horse, but when you get any kind of like legal document, you really should read it from cover to
Sorry,
cover
I'm in the tub.
because there's a part on there that talks about interfering with friends, your employment, friends businesses and stuff like that, and all that's going on right now. So sending BS CPOs to my friends is actually a violation of the restraining order for the whole group. And it's like this group of like, what would you say? Like there's like 20 or 30 of them, maybe not even that all work together. I
Well,
don't
That
know.
are
we've
that
all
are okay
seen
with this. Would
we've
they
all
Yeah.
feel
seen the threats in the chat and stuff. It gets sent to us, even if we're not watching. It gets sent to us.
imagine
So
if it was their mods though. Imagine if it was their mod and they were getting this stuff and people are doing the same stuff to them, which we've never done. Like I can't and I
absolute muppet. I
wouldn't.
agree.
Okay, deep breath.
Oh, she's gone. Hey,
She fell off.
B, where are you gone?
Are you okay? Come back.
B's fell off. James's fell off. I didn't even notice James fell off.
No, Michelle,
Sorry.
we're not even counting all the alts. Oh Lord.
Oh gosh. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's got a picture this time. Welcome back with your face.
I don't know what happened. I think my something happened. I got booted out.
Oh gosh. Hi. So yeah, I forgot where we were up to.
Hey Kennedy.
But it's about time that we all just took a stand and pointed this stuff out, because if you see it like and you put it in perspective of what is actually happening, it's disgusting. It's horrific, and nobody should have to deal with that kind of crap. Like, we're not going live about people every day. We're not interfering with lives, like personal lives. We're actually just documenting it all for the police, for any cases that we're going to have coming up in the future, if that's what is going to come about. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to press charges against people for what they've done to me, I can. Like, contacting ICE and places
Yeah.
like that to mess with someone's immigration, that's really against the law, especially when I don't have a criminal record. I have exemplary work ethic. I've got a full-time job, a business, and I also don't do anything that actually is illegal whatsoever.
Well,
So
it's funny because the people that are going too far and doing stuff that it's interesting. More to come, right?
yeah, someone contacted ICE about my um, immigration status, try and get me deported,
Mm-hmm.
and it's done because they use the same picture on every single one of their outs, so I know exactly who it is. So thank you for that.
Can I also just say something that's a pet peeve of mine? It really is not here nor there, but it's annoying, and I hope that I hope everyone's smart enough to know this. I, I get so many like clips where it says, people are like, oh, they're gonna send out subpoenas to people, or people love to the trolls like to say, I'm a witness. Witness to what? Number one, the hearings are over. The one that's pending, okay, see you there. And that's all I'll say for now. Let's talk again in 3 weeks. And then the other thing is there's no such thing as subpoenaing anyone's phone records, you twats. You can't do it. Can't do it. Um, my own lawyer couldn't subpoena my phone records. You have to be it has to be a criminal investigation, there has to be probable cause, and there has to be specific dates around those records. Joe Schmo off the internet cannot like order your medical records, your phone records, your whatever. So this intimidation tactic, if it's ever used against you, it's a crock of crap. And most of what they say is a crock of crap, but they hope you believe it and get scared and shut up. And that's all there is to it.
Subpoenaing
Definitely.
somebody's medical
Yeah,
records.
you're right.
For what? Oh,
Well,
they talked about me on YouTube. They said I have bad hair and I don't tan well. I'm orange. Okay.
excuse me.
I'm not a
Also,
stalker. I want to know her blood type. Like, what? What?
I want to know what her routine is from the moment she wakes
God.
up to the
Well,
moment
that's
she goes to
actually
bed.
public knowledge, Grim. That's public knowledge, remember? I
Uh,
Oh,
can't
God.
make this shit up. That is actually public record. And
Great.
spoiler alert, no one's gonna get my daily routine. What the fuck, you guys?
I want to know all your moments in your daily routine.
That was
Like,
actually asked for. My daily routine.
right, but she's
What?
not a stalker. Hashtag not a stalker.
No. I want to know what Vanessa does from the minute she wakes up till the minute she goes to bed.
Why would
Hashtag not a
anybody
stalker.
need that information unless they're planning on meeting you there? Like, on the
Right?
things that you're going to do? It's so creepy.
Listen, I don't want that information on anybody ever. I really don't.
Right?
Like, in the fact, yeah.
Why? So the next time people are sent over to my house, you can make sure I'm home? The fuck out of here.
Oh, fucking hell. So dumb. There was other things on the list that we wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what it was now.
Me neither.
Bloody hell, my brain is dead.
Sorry, maybe I got you off track with my ranting.
No, not at all.
No.
No, I
Oh, that
think
was
we've
what I
said
was
everything.
going to say.
Oh,
About your last court date, where she lost again, but she didn't play the ending, like where she got red, and if she didn't put in
drama.
the part where she threw T and Jamie under the bus. Yeah, she didn't play that part either.
Oh, do
Wonder
you want me
why.
to tell that part? Should we reenact it? No.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's do it
do
dramatic.
it. You can be
Yeah.
number 5. Creepy.
No. No, I can't. Mentally, I
I'm
can't.
taking the piss. I'm
None of
taking the
us
piss
are
because
willing to
she
do
always
that.
she like lets everybody else be everyone else, but if it comes to you, she's like, I'm playing the part of her. It's like, okay.
Oh my god, it's not funny at all. But I have to laugh because oh my god. Um, no. So at the end, just because I thought it was funny, like so. First of all, I was told that I got it through third hand, but better not ever play that hearing. Well, I can play it whenever I want to. I chose not to at this point in time. However, I also have a copy, obviously, of my 10-hour.
Uh-oh, here comes Father Snuggles.
It's bad.
All right, I'm back again.
V.
I'm just listening. I'm cracking the fuck up. But go ahead. Keep going.
Where's Vanessa gone? She was in the middle of a convo. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Oh my god, that's a creepy song too.
Oh my
Sorry.
fucking god!
And she bounced off.
It's like track number 5.
I left my home phone in the bottom. Wait, that's not right.
I know, and Cam, like a witness in the dark, right? Like I thought that was a whole point. Like even witnesses to serious crimes, they have to sit there with their face and like point out people that have hurt them. But yeah, apparently you can be a witness in the dark.
Oh, that was you're talking about Mod Squad, like fucking Floor from Inspector Gadget and shit, or
I
fucking
mean, that could have been
from like
anybody.
this voice from this dark cave, fucking testifying to shit.
Yep.
How come she gets to sit
Dude, this
in the
shit's
dark?
fucking
She gets
hilarious,
migraines?
man.
We get hit migraines from it all the time. Oh, Vanessa's back. I wrote to you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, my phone home. ET at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got 'em. Vanessa.
Dude, you got to see some of these memes I'm getting submitted for the fucking meme contest. Dude, there's some funny fucking shit getting sent to me.
People out there are funny. They are. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Vanessa, you're muted.
That's probably on purpose. Stop calling people out. Every time I'm muted, it's like I'm burping. Can you not like call me out right now, please? Thank you very much.
Clearing your throat, coughing, burping, farting.
Yeah.
I'm sneezing, but
But I do.
Listen, we're not going to go down that road.
Don't you
Oh
know?
my god, I'm about to throw my phone out the window. We're having a storm and it keeps kicking me out.
You're probably in the same storm I'm in. I'm in the mountains.
Yep.
I'm stalking you.
Stop giving away your location.
Right?
They will
Is
find
that what they
you,
said? They
and
said
will
they
serve
said that
you.
like I'm Vanessa's stalker. Some shit, Vanessa, I'm stalking you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll lock your windows.
We're both
You
in the
got-
same
Have you
storm.
got your binoculars so you can? Well, is it binoculars or the telescope that you would need from the mountains to see Vanessa?
No.
It's something. I don't know.
Any-
What I'm talking about. Sorry, I just got sidetracked by a chipmunk eating a
Oh my
tomato.
god. Well, did you guys act it out while I was gone? I totally lost track because I'm
No, none of us
Okay.
would play that one role. So
Oh.
So, all right, look, didn't Teresa call Lana up, like, or Lana called Teresa? Some should have texted her, like,
Okay.
in the court,
Texted her.
and she was like reading Teresa's text messages, like, yeah, I'll testify.
Yeah,
But
so
it was
let me
too late.
explain because, and you can say it's a lie. It's literally all documented in court, but I don't know if they even know this because conveniently when that was played, a lot of it was edited and cut out. And so, spoiler alert, she lost, and I did not get a TPO because there was no evidence that I was stalking. And I don't even know if the end was played, but regardless, yeah. So we're at the end, and we had been in there. It felt like 14
Forever.
hours, but it was probably, it was a long time. I mean, I've been in court for 20 plus hours with this person, and we were in, it was like 5:30, I think, their time, Eastern time, and we were, Zooming Ohio. So yeah, so all of a sudden, and I did not take the stand, and at all, I didn't speak. So all of a sudden, she looks at her phone and she says, Teresa's texting me. Now, keep in mind, she did get a Zoom link and she was on the witness list. Teresa was, to testify. And I thought that was really interesting considering last August, she said that she didn't want to. When we talked that one time, that she had nothing to do with it, that she was devastated that anything was done to my family and that she never wanted anything. And then all of a sudden, she's back on the witness list this January. So where was that insincere? I don't know. So she says, oh, she's willing to testify. But at this point, the hearing was pretty much over. And so conveniently, it came at the last minute. And so it wasn't allowed. The judge said no. But the really interesting part was that she asked if I could take the stand. The judge said, no, you've had all day. And then the judge said, what do you think she's going to say if she takes the stand anyway? Do you think she's going to say, yeah, I was doing all this stuff? So she's like, I don't really think it's going to make a difference. And she said, and I'm paraphrasing, but pretty damn close, and my jaw was on the floor. She said, I think she'll get up here and say that I didn't do any of this. It was Teresa and Stephanie. And my lawyer and I just looked at each other like, what? And that's how the hearing pretty much ended. So, not sure if
Boom.
that was played, but that 100% was said. And I thought that was like, wow. Just
Well,
wow.
she wanted
wow.
you to drop the PPO because she was
Yes.
doing it on behalf of everybody else.
She wanted me to say on the stand, which I don't commit perjury. She wanted me to say on the stand that she was innocent of anything and that Teresa and Stephanie were behind all of it. So
Because they kind of were.
well, I mean, they were.
She did.
They were.
But she was the one that was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did the actions though. You have the
Yeah.
you have the option to say no and free will. People have free
Yep.
will, but yeah, were they behind stoking the fires and breaking NDAs and doing, and they still are? Absolutely. But that was said in its court record. So
Well, we should play that. Can I have your permission to play that maybe on Tuesday when
Yeah, sure.
Anyanga goes live? Maybe.
Yeah. absolutely. The truth is
I
the
don't
truth.
think you need anyone's permission for that.
No, it's public.
Yeah.
Literally
Just play
anyone
whatever you
can
want.
order this stuff, and that's why they were like, Vanessa ordered the first cup. No, multiple people ordered
Well,
it, and
You know, I like to ask because I'm a little bit. I'm British.
I know she's asking as a friend, which I
Yeah.
respect,
Yep.
and I respect that. I'm not going to be upset. You know, I'm not trying to put. You know, I think
I
it's
just don't wanna-
disgusting.
I just don't want to like put you through any more trauma, really. But
I appreciate that.
we're over it now. We're kind of like, well, we're not over it, but it's
So I have a question.
there's not much
Oh,
else that people
I have
can
a
do.
statement.
Oh God, here we go. Okay.
Why was Teresa in fucking Lana's the other day? What was she saying? She was like, Lana's like dogging on fucking victims, like deceased victims again, and Teresa's in there like all cheering it on again.
Wasn't it
How
Dylan?
does she keep telling people that she's not friends with Lana? She doesn't like Lana. She just doesn't want Lana, putting her shit out. But then she's like over there supporting her. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Christine running around.
Lana's got over Teresa, to be honest. She's got
You
a
know what?
lot of phone calls
I don't know
recorded.
if I'm
I
cutting
can
out.
guarantee you that.
I don't know, but they're not in my
Yeah.
lives anymore, thank God. But that's the reason. I can't even pretend to understand their thought process. I would never do to them what they've done. But it's pretty gross to watch, and it's disgusting. But I don't even know. Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna say that.
It's very telling.
Yeah, we'll say that's a good way of putting it. Anianka, that's a great way. It tells a story for sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to discuss the review, or are we not even going to go there?
Oh wait, what was Lauren? What was
Oh, my
the
question? Oh, my question was, is it true that you were wearing a turtleneck because you have cookies?
You're
So the shit.
Trying to cover her shit up because fucking she one fella eyeballing on.
That turtleneck is guilty.
I was hiding the fact that I don't have a neck. Yes. I was like, what the hell?
You got a chin though, so there's that.
Yeah. I like how people were like, she just sits there like a puppet. What the fuck am I supposed to? That was hearing number 2. And I just sit there in a chair for 9 hours listening to the dumbest shit I've ever listened to in my life. I was trying to stay awake.
Did you file your nails or anything?
Yeah, I got some work done. Got up a couple levels on Candy Crush. Painted my nails.
That's my vibe.
Yeah. God.
Dude, imagine trying to make a case for 9 hours and then still losing, and the other side like doesn't even say anything.
Talk.
And you literally just lose yourself. Like you just go up there and like you're solely responsible for losing. It's not even like
wait.
that deep.
Imagine
Like you literally just beat yourself.
She brought 3 tubs of paperwork when there was a thumb drive. Like, why do you need to kill trees? Why? I'm gonna print it out.
It was impressive as far as like the unpacking process.
They had a trolley for the paperwork.
Fucking trolley.
It's so much. I don't even know, you guys.
Can we talk about how much Bella looked like Billy Butcherson in the background? I think
I don't know.
Is that a British thing?
The guy from Hocus Pocus, he was like, he came back to life.
Yes.
and blue like cobwebs everywhere because his mouth had been sewn shut.
I don't know. It's just like
Oh, I'm
if
gonna make
if this
a
if this
community
wasn't real
post.
life, it
I'll
would
share
be
it.
funny. I don't know. It's just really, I don't even know.
That Kels, there aren't binders anymore. Now there are tubs. Okay.
Oh my god. It's binders are bullshit though. There's nothing in there of any relevance.
I don't know what was in them. I think chats. Everybody in the world's chats are in there, and no one gives a shit.
Oh my god.
I don't
Stupid.
know.
She
Yeah,
said
it
this
was.
in 1992.
Yeah,
I was literally going to just say that.
in November of 2021, she hearted your comment. Holy shit!
Everybody gets a GPO if I get one.
Oh my god.
It's not how that works.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's positives to every negative. We're very smart about legal stuff now. I mean, if YouTube doesn't work out, I'm gonna go work for my lawyer. I don't know.
In multiple states too. It's like a gift.
Yeah.
Gift that keeps on
You
giving.
guys, I have 4 law firms on retainer. Like, I'm not. It's like I don't even know. I'm not
Oh my god. And
Spotify. I'm a small company. Yeah.
you tried to put out there that you've been dropped by your badass attorney. No bitch.
They still don't understand the legal system, which is
Jesus
kind of
Christ.
funny.
No, she's not dropped me. We just spoke the other day. Jennifer's awesome.
She's the best.
Just because I have to have multiple lawyers for different things doesn't mean that one dropped me. It just
In
means
different
I have,
states.
yeah, in different states. Oh my God.
It feels
Oh,
yeah, it should be a song.
how many have they got? None? Nil? Nil pois.
I know.
Oh, they got the fake lawyer. Ugh.
I was just
The one
going to
who didn't
say,
pass the bar.
there's a lot of GoFundMe's considering I think I'm the only one that actually retained an attorney. But whatever. Whatever.
We still
Yeah,
haven't
you
made one.
didn't put
We
up
should
no
make a vote.
GoFundMe either.
No, it's not YouTube's responsibility to pay for my shit show of a life right now. And I don't expect that.
Oh my god. That's pathetic.
When
Dude,
your family,
why is Fat Red asking for attorney money when she's like to fight a copyright claim? Like, what the fuck? Didn't she graduate law school and this fucking idiot
To
can't
write a
fight a
letter.
copyright claim? Like,
Oh my
what a fucking,
God.
oh my fucking god, this shit's so stupid.
I
Tiffany,
don't
pay
know.
your bills. You owe her $1.77.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
I've been-
$40 to
Ridiculous.
file. They want
I've
like
been-
$1,200.
I've
Fucking
been
scam
catching up
artists.
with Tiffany's lives, and she's hilarious.
She's hilarious. Big girl.
I don't know. It's
Where's all the fat drunk girls at? We're here. I'm joking.
is this where the subpoena party is? Yes, this is the subpoena party.
Subpoena party.
The fake subpoena party. Oh my God. Yeah, and for the record, I think Anyanka already said this, but for the record, I never said anyone waved a gun around, just like I never said that anyone chased my kids. And FYI, my kids could run circles around your ass. So no one chased my kids. And I never said that. They take like a fact that happened and then they change it into
No, they
something
take
like
something
ludicrous.
they said. They said they brought a gun, right? And
Yeah, they did.
And the irrelevant stock video maker said that, like, warned her, like, oh, be careful. So they brought a gun. Nobody said she waved it around, but they brought a gun to serve a quash subpoena to a minor and an untimely subpoena to somebody else. If I have that correct.
No, they did, and that's not my word, so you can't say it. Like, I actually saw a screenshot where it was admitted, and keep in mind when they landed, and they're like, "She stalked my car." You morons went live from her car. The whole world saw your car. Okay, you're not stealthy.
The car pulled into your driveway of your home
3 times. They did like
3 times. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but it's weird. But don't take pictures of like weird YouTube people pulling into your driveway of your home where you live with your children.
Yeah.
You fucking
And
weirdos.
they came over to deliver something that had an emergency quash from a judge. Like, things take a little bit to turn around. This thing was quashed in like 10 minutes. Okay. They were so alarmed by it. The fact that it was even requested was a huge alarm bell. It was quashed. came over anyway after saying this is going to be like the Alamo, there's going to be fireworks, the people we're going to see have guns. Now we see there was a prior conversation talking about me having guns in a concealed carry. I never had these conversations with anybody, and so I questioned the intention of that, but whatever, I think we all know. And then then they changed their own shit that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they said we were waving guns around. Stop lying. I'm so sick of the
about-
lying.
What
Stop
about
No,
it.
but
when two of your stalkers went on speaking terms and one of them did a live saying, be careful, there's someone in your area who is, and then terrible things happened.
yep,
That shit is
Yeah, I
evidence.
think they
to-
forgot that happened,
they
but
did.
it's on record.
Nobody
Yeah.
said that number 5 did it, but number 5 knew about it or
Yeah, no
knew
one
something was
accused.
going down.
Exactly, Graham. No one said anything. I've never made a public accusation. I will say this: the night before, I was sent a clip of a threat saying that someone was after me and coming for me, and the next day that happened. So terrible luck, terrible coincidence, I'm assuming. But
So for the record, nobody ever said she was in Colorado. We know
Nobody.
where she was, and she made sure of it, right? Because there was that whole email to an attorney, and for an alibi.
no, I've never said that. Actually, I've never even really talked that much about it publicly.
Nobody has.
No, and nobody's accused anybody. But I will say I did get a threat. The
I
police
have.
thought it was the police. Well, of course you have. The police also found it extremely interesting, and so that happened. And I mean, I do know. And then as far as the subpoena shit, I do know where the gun was kept because I saw the screenshot, and I do know where you stood, and you stood right in front of it while the other person delivered the subpoena. And if you guys don't think that was, to know that even in hindsight is terrifying.
Imagine having somebody come to your home with a gun when you have children. Like,
What happened if my daughter opened the door? I always wonder about that. Like, what if
I
she
know.
opened the door?
Yeah.
What
There
was
you
gonna?
go,
How was that gonna roll out
There
exactly?
you go, that Michelle. I got your red smoke up.
You don't want that smoke.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
I have a
look at these
question.
echoing in the
I
background.
gotta jump off because my service is gonna be shit out here. But so in court, what did Lana say that Irrelevant did? She basically said that Irrelevant went to your house on her own, unsolicited.
Yes.
She had nothing to
Yup.
do with it,
On
Yes.
court
and that she
record.
was just stalking you.
Yes, on the second one in January, she said in court, I don't even know if she played that she did that on her own accord, that she had nothing to do with it.
All right. So if you end up taking Irrelevant to court, you could actually subpoena Lana because she already testified to it that this bitch went to your house on her own, unsolicited, to stalk and harass you.
Right?
Wow.
Think about that.
People,
Like the
people don't
backstabbing.
think. People
they
do
don't.
not think ahead at all. That's why these fucks keep losing. They do dumb shit, and then they try to do damage control afterwards. Oh, how do we fix this? And it doesn't work out. Just don't do dumb shit to begin with, or think ahead of what is the consequence of me doing this. How is this going to roll out? These people just look like fucking one step ahead. They're midget-minded, like just morons.
If you
Right.
don't
Oh,
lie,
by the way,
you
midget
don't have to
midget minded. Oh, that bothers me. Midget minded. Okay, let me get this out. I
God.
fucking been saying midget minded since I was like 6. Okay, and fucking
You stole
Shazam Shazam stole my shit. And now she says it. Fucking loser. Fucking biting ass wannabe. Midget minded fucking morons.
Hashtag
And
not a
mental
stalker.
midgets.
Your side?
Mental midgets. She's gang too. Fucking loser. Anyway, I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna keep listening though.
Okay. That was very important.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, the channel to harass people. I don't know why they still have that or how it goes on. I don't know. I'll never know.
I don't
Anyhow.
know. Well, and another thing is, just because something's not happening right this second, okay, doesn't mean something's not happening. I've learned this stuff moves so slow.
Oh my God!
So slow. And I was warned about that. It's slow as hell. So it does look like nothing's going on. That doesn't mean it's not. I don't know.
Stuff is going on.
Yeah,
Bottom line, get a hobby, you guys. Leave us alone.
it's just coming by snail mail.
Jesus.
Jesus. I'm trying to catch up on.
Oh God, I wonder how many people in this chat are legit. I don't
I
even
would
know how many people are
say
in the chat.
almost everybody. I mean, this is.
Oh, we'll have a few people who are
Oh yeah.
hate watching, to be honest.
I think we have one more.
This! Yes,
We-
bitch, we did say this. Fucking hell.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot, and there's more. And like I said, I feel like we have shown the proof that we can, and there will be more to come. And I just
We're not
there's a
giving them a heads up.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, we don't.
Sorry.
I know the other side likes to do that
Shit
though. They like
happens.
to.
We never ever said that you were part of it. You were just the only person that I'd told before it all came out. So I asked you if you told anybody about it. That's it.
No, and I've never accused anybody of that either.
We're not the ones throwing mad accusations around, to be honest.
No, but you know, I have no problem.
Oh,
You know, I'll
apparently
do
it's
it
on
when and if
Snuff's
I can.
wall.
I think that's a little bit. I don't know. I'd have to go read what's on there to
Yeah, I
know
don't
the
know.
exact wording. But no, I've never. Do I think I know exactly what happened that day? Yeah, absolutely.
It's just looking for the petty stuff amongst actual. It's just drawing
Yeah,
away from what actually happened. So
yeah.
And
I
if
mean,
people have to lie about what happened, there's a problem. There's a reason why they're lying, allegedly,
exactly.
in my opinion.
But what we talked about like last year, it's still exactly the same. We haven't switched sides and said such and such is involved in this and that. It's always been the same. We've got
Conspiracy
proof.
theories.
Yeah, we've got proof of that. We chose not to put it all out yet because of legal issues and stuff like that. But don't you worry about it. Don't be getting too comfy because it is gonna come out. And you're just making it look a lot worse than it's gonna look a lot worse on yourself when it
Well,
all
people
comes
that
out.
always have to go too far,
Yeah,
yeah, and Mel, you have a great point. That is an actual, I forget the legal term for it, but you're right. That one of the strategies, the intentional strategies, is to throw as much crap and cause as much chaos as so you forget about where you came from and it all gets lost.
Do you know where that was said? That was said in the last 4 minutes of the first court audio.
Yeah.
And, people listen to things and then they just run with it. It's like a whole sickness.
But that's not going to work. We'll break it down to brass tacks and go in the chronological order. And it, like I said, the reason it's everyone's issue is because we are not the first people this has happened to. And we're not going to be the last. And I think it should all be exposed.
No, like 2 years ago, there were 12 people that were going to be subpoenaed and had envelopes and this and that. There was Rico. It was a whole, yeah.
Michelle, I don't really care if she's screen recording this because it's nothing that we wouldn't say.
I mean, you're right. She is, I'm sure. And she's welcome to because I stand by everything I say. And
exactly.
I really do. And everything I've said is, documented court record or whatever. I know, I'm never going to accuse somebody of something they didn't do. But yeah.
Yeah.
Who did she say that to? She was like, yeah, I did show that face. It was, or that play that song, perjury popping on a handstand.
Oh, so that Michelle.
Jesus Christ. Well, that was the live, actually. That was the live.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Does anybody want any questions, like clarifying or anything like that? Because I have seen a few times, like people have said, well, this doesn't look like legit or whatever. Like if you want to ask me a question, I'm here. I'll tell you straight up.
Same with me. If I can answer it for you, I'll ask me. I'm so sick of hearing lies, and then I sit there quiet watching all this defamation go on and all this. Oh, the irony of how much we've all been defamed and then been accused of defamation when we haven't done that. But
Imagine,
Pretty
wait,
sure
imagine playing, yeah,
Chomo is defamation, especially when you're not.
yeah.
mhm.
And imagine playing your Patreon, which is paid content, playing it
Yeah,
and thinking it's hers.
yeah, that's what was written to YouTube, that it's her content. No, it's actually it's not. Um, I can pick my battles, but
Exactly.
you know, it's
Still not your
really
content.
sad.
We have bigger battles, but still not your
Yeah.
content. Stop
No.
lying.
And it's really sad. Like, how many times are people going to say they're not a stalker, but then have my freaking face up next to them on their channel? Like, that's kind of contradictory, I
We are
think.
paid content.
I mean,
She
I don't
just
know.
wants she just wants your name on a load of documents next to her so she can be like, look, we're married.
We're married. Um, well, yeah, tattoos, or Kendra, ask me anything, or any of us, anything you want. I don't have a problem. Anything I can legally answer, I will. And then in a month, when I can legally answer all of it, I will too.
Oh gosh.
I mean, yeah, I know, Kels, there was no perjury in I did not commit perjury. You know what I did? Like, all of my exhibits were her own words from her own channel. So how's that work?
My God.
That's all I did. I played clips from her own stuff.
Yeah.
And the
So yeah.
actions of said person also came into account. And the magistrate of 30 years saw that that was an issue. The
Of 30
escalation.
years. Who's
Yeah.
seen all kinds of stuff in front of
Like
her.
like the clip of the Nerf gun where she's printing out all kinds of weird stuff and then she shoots at the wall a Nerf gun. She says, don't mind me, I'm just practicing my aim for Denver.
And there's
Okay.
also stuff that wasn't even shown where she said she's
Oh,
got.
yeah.
Mm.
No, yeah, you're right. And Yanka,
Doesn't
like,
matter that it was spliced together, the entire context of the videos were there, but it was like 6 hours or something. So you're not going to play 6 hours when you can just get the bits that are relevant. If the judge wanted to see it, she can do. She can take a time out or whatever to go and watch it. But
yeah.
oh my God,
And
Jesus, I
saying
don't
she was
think
going to affect
anybody.
your livelihood while she eats a pickle for 6 hours because she thought
Oh
like
yeah,
an
it was going
attorney
to
was
cost.
actually going to watch 6 hours of that.
It was going to cost you more money. So
That's illegal in itself as well, and that's actually stalking. Anytime you try to interfere with someone's revenue, that is actually part of the stalking statute. These people are morons. And then posting pictures, family members as well. Drop the PPO, or I'm going to go contact their work. You can't do that. Drop the
Yeah.
PPO, or I'm going to release something medical about you. Can't do that. Can't do that.
that's called
That's a
threatening
no-no. Yeah.
behavior.
So it's freaking
But
ridiculous.
actually saying, okay, we're coming up to the 6 hour mark now. That's another what, 350 or four, I can't remember how much she said, but it's something like that. So many dollars that her attorney has to watch. Like, this is why you've got a PPO, because you're a dumbass. Like, you're saying things that can be used against you. That's why most people, when they get arrested, they're given the Miranda rights.
Yeah.
So stop being a dick and it can't be used against you. End of story.
I feel
Like,
bad for the people who don't have a platform. If that shit's done to you, don't freaking, oh God, do not like cave into it, because it's tempting. You just want to be left alone. Don't do
Please.
it.
They're not going to leave you alone anyway, so don't
Nope.
do it.
do you
Exactly.
remember Crafton said something like
Ugh.
death threats won't work on this person?
Oh yeah, he said that
Huh.
about Tiffany. Death threats won't work on her, which they do so much shady stuff behind the scenes. He's so apt to give his stuff out. He should be careful of that because it's bad luck, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Telling on themselves.
Who says that anyway?
People who,
People who make death threats and think it works to shut people
yeah,
up. That's who. People
That's
that like,
sick.
scaring
really
people
is.
into submission.
Yep.
I know, using people's kids and stuff like that, and then saying, you came after my kid. No, you know what? I mean, this is all new to me, but I have been served twice now because of YouTube. And both times, you know what I did? It's crazy, you guys. Listen up. I opened the door, I signed for it, and I shut the door. No drama, no hysterics, no nothing. And that's how it works. So nobody
Oh,
went after anybody's
And there was proof
family.
of a heads up of that too. It wasn't there?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hide.
there
I'm
is.
just playing hide and go seek over here with my curtains drawn and in the dark, so it looks like no one's in. And then Denny goes off walking wherever he went, and then all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang on the door. We don't know when she was served. We just know that she got served that day, but she knew she was getting served. That's all I'm saying, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
and
was
by the way,
very theatrical. Let's put it that way, or dramatic.
I'll look at that post later and address it with you, but I'm not gonna make this about that. And I don't
No,
really want my dog being poisoned, using as like being used as to like something like that right now. I just don't. And so, with all due respect, I'll go take a look at that, and then talk. We'll talk about it.
sorry, I put her in timeout.
I missed that. I don't even know what happened.
No, it's like I don't. It's already a sore spot, and it's upsetting to talk about in the first place. And it's why
Well,
I
yeah,
haven't really talked. It's upsetting because we all know. Oh, I wish I could tell the whole Jesus.
yeah, it's not.
It's not just what it was. It was more than that, and she's no longer with us. And not. I'm not going to get into detail, but yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Right? Like, it's
No,
one piece of a big. It's one piece of a lot of stuff done to a lot of people. I mean, we even got started on the stuff that like happened to people even before we came into the picture, and they hope people forget about that stuff, but nobody's forgetting anything.
well, yeah, she does
Like,
go after other people's kids. She posted a picture of Lala's kid on her community post saying, "Look, she's wearing the same dress as
oh,
MJ."
she thought it was her kids. And when she found out it wasn't, she took it down. It was like, oops, my bad. I thought it was hers. Because if it was her kids, it would be okay. And her
That's
Oh my
patient,
god.
that has nothing to do with this. Nothing. Like, if you can't see that's a problem, then I can't help you.
no.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and also using Lala's client against her as
oh my
well.
god.
Oh, Jesus.
And getting in DMs with her ex-husband. Like,
Right?
and she did it with somebody else too. And didn't just get in DMs, got in a relationship and recorded their phone calls and played them on lives. Like, that shit is a problem. Like,
Oh, yes, and pretending to be a reporter to get a hold of someone else's ex, but that
mhm.
shit was called out in advance,
Ugh.
and believe me, all hell will break loose because they were not happy about that at
Didn't
all.
she contact Kim Kaufman's ex? And
That's what I'm talking about.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she contacted Kim Kaufman's ex and Lala's
Michelle.
ex and threatened to contact
Other
Vanessa's
people's, other
husband.
people's.
Yeah. Anyone that she can find who has been close to you, she will get in touch with. Like, hello,
Hmm.
people. That should be enough to just say what you're dealing with here. Like,
Hashtag not a stalker.
Look at me. So Michelle, yeah, that Michelle says, "Can we talk about what a snake Andrea is?" Yeah, I mean,
oh
Andrea was
god.
all up in my DMs crying to me about how scary these people were and can I help her and this and that and sending me evidence to use in my court hearings. And all of a sudden she flips sides in July of all times suddenly, and now she's all team stalker community. Okay.
Well, she contacted you originally because Lana was threatening to get Andrea's husband fired from his job.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
affecting people's jobs, another pattern. Like,
Yeah.
mhm.
why would she do that? I'll never understand that. I don't get it.
It's disgusting. And I mean, she's the one who gave me evidence to use in my PPO hearing because I didn't even know that I had been physically threatened back in 2020, and they said they were coming to my house to cut my face and all this stuff. And that was given to me by her. And now she's like, I don't know, defending the stalker community. I'm confused.
Yeah, or Nikki Bradley saying like
Oh
she was
dear
part of
God.
this big group to take down Lena. Like good for you. Nobody else was, but you own that shit.
I
Jesus.
was never in
Hmm.
that fucking group.
I
Yeah,
was never in
Melissa.
that group.
It
So,
sucks. She apologized to a lot of us just to turn around and throw us all under the bus again. And I get it, Michelle. I totally get it. I have to try to keep like a good mental place about it because it can make you so. When you think about the enormity of everything that's happened to everybody, it's bad.
Yep.
But I don't know. That's what you have a support system and friends for, I guess. Because Jesus, and 4 law firms.
and then and I don't and then talking about interfering with custodial relations, that's what she tried to do to KK by contacting her ex and talking about her kids and having her ex like on her live multiple times and playing their like conversations. Like that's her shit. And I think some people like project and they want to put it on, but I would never ever do anything like that.
No.
Hmm.
It's overstepping in boundaries that it's not content. It's not. This is people's actual lives and stuff.
Yeah.
We have never contacted anybody from their family or whatever. I don't know anything about their family, and I don't want to because
Exactly.
what's
I
what's
don't know
the
their family. I don't know where they work, and I don't want to. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I I talk a lot of shit and I'm a petty bitch, but that's about it.
That's not illegal though.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think
Being petty
sometimes you
isn't
gotta do that.
illegal.
No. Um, but I don't know. So I don't want to be redundant, but I think that there's so much that hasn't been talked about, and it's still ongoing. There's going to be more people. There's been such a long line of people. I don't know. I say when we get
Yep.
which is coming up here very shortly, by the way. Um, so yeah, we just go in order and put it all out there.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Then we can start.
I was sent a clip the other day of, well, it wasn't a clip, it was a link for a sweetie, I don't know, sweetie D, something like that, I don't know. But it was Lana's obsession with that Michelle. And I'm sorry, but I have to bring this up. But for someone who fights for the rights of African American people, that's not a good look, love. Sort your shit out.
Yeah, it was
And if you
fun
don't know
until it
what,
wasn't.
yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check it out because, wow, like, wow, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say
Oh, hey,
about that.
chit chat.
Hi, Chit
What
Chat.
car? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. I got lost in chat for a minute. Squirrel.
What car?
I don't know.
Can
I
we
was
talk
reading
about how
chat.
gross the car is?
Oh,
Yeah, who? Okay, Kennedy, who does that? That is so creepy. Imagine if you were watching YouTube and there's a flow chart of your family up. You guys would
absolutely
die.
not. Hashtag not a stalker. A flow chart of somebody's
Jeez.
family.
Hold on, though. But if we draw this back to Andrea, how much does she go through? She's like, okay, this is the stepfather twice removed, 3 times, uncles, brothers, sisters, best friends, baby's dog, something like that. And
Oh my
it's like
god.
you can use this person, and then Lana's messaging her saying, hey, I'm going on a date with this person tomorrow. Can you dox this person for me so I know what I'm meeting or up
Ugh.
with? It's like, yeah, that shit's not normal. Sorry, it's not normal. Sort your life out.
No.
Oh, that car, Michelle. Yeah. Well, another person in the stalker community who decided to like be a, they all fit in. They're all the same. They're all cut from the same cloth. They really are.
Well, good luck to you all. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah.
I'm sure
'Cause
that those friendships
when
will work out really well.
when the shit hits the fan on that,
Hmm.
whoa, well, it will be entertaining,
What
but I
could
won't
go
be here for
wrong?
that.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? I'm
I'm
sure.
pretty sure though that fat red, that one. She was slating her parenting last year, like really, really bad. So the fact that you can suck up to her now and all is forgotten, even though you're holding grudges for people from, I don't know, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, it just seems very calculated. That's
Hmm.
what I'll say.
I agree. Oh God, Sweetie D's channel is hysterical.
Oh God, yeah, I'll find the link for that. Oh, she's
I
already
got
done
it.
it.
You're welcome.
Thank
That
you.
Same
channel.
brain.
Oh, Anne's got Spilla. Yeah, those two channels are worth the watch. I
God's
discovered those. Yeah.
Godspiller. I think I shared one of theirs last month. I haven't checked out if there's any more though. I'll go and have a look later on.
Those are both great channels, in my humble opinion.
Just
I'm just made up that there's so many more channels coming out now that are actually calling this crap out. Like, um,
I know. I
when
can't believe that
when
there's
when we
not more.
started, it was like there was me and Granny. I think she was making like little clip videos. It weren't really going too far. It was just like pointing out the obvious. And then everything went a bit, or yeah, it went all over the place after a little while. But yeah, trying to rein it back in again, and it just looks like we're bouncing from person to person to person, but it's actually not. All of these things are actually connected, and it's weird.
Yeah, I know.
These YouTube streets are incestuous. That's all I can tell you.
Oh,
Hey, Ellen.
Hey, that Ellen.
Sorry if I wasn't looking at chat till just now, kind of off and on, but I do want to say that I appreciate everybody in here so much that stood by the shit show. And I know probably been really confusing for a lot of people to watch, and I don't blame you for being confused and not knowing what to believe half the time, but hopefully,
And we're also thankful as well for the support that we've been given
yeah,
behind the scenes privately. I've had quite a few emails, and people have actually reached out to me on my Facebook account, and it means a lot. It actually does. Like, just to know that
it does.
there's people who actually do care, even though they'd stay in silence for the most part. Like, just the fact that they understand what we're going through, it means a lot to me anyway.
people are
It
catching
does.
on.
And I do
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate, and don't be fooled. I mean, I know they don't realize this because they're so, and I get it. I don't ever hold a grudge. There's creators, larger creators that have reached out and said, I don't want any part of, you know who and this and that, but we see it. We support you guys. Like, we appreciate all of it, all the subs, all the creators, everything, because this has been, I don't know, it's just
It's,
been a lot.
What a
yeah,
nightmare.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, I can't even put it into words, but like at first it's like a little bit funny, and then you put it into perspective, and you're like, well, it's still a little bit funny, but it's actually not. It's funny because of how pathetic and how much they like repeat the same pattern over and over again. You just can't believe that they're doing this, but yeah, the stupid people just keep doing the same stupid behavior. They never learn. It's just over and over and over again, like rinse and repeat.
yeah.
But
The definition of insanity. Doing it
that's
over and
it.
over.
That's it.
Mhm.
I need to go and get a drink.
I know, me too. And I'm supposed to have dinner ready in an hour, and I've got my hair up and I'm in sweat, so this is a problem.
Have you filled the cannolis yet?
No, I got all sucked into this live. I was like, hey, screw the cannoli. I'll get it done.
Time for food.
Right?
Yeah,
Time to drink and
definitely.
eat.
Thank you, Miss Lavabed. We're bosses. That's what we are. Paula, I'm so jealous. I broke my sobriety yesterday and had my first well, I can't even remember what it's called. It's like vodka, blueberry vodka, and I ended up giving myself a really bad headache. I haven't had a drink since October of last year. But sometimes you have to just reach for it, don't you?
Sometimes. I think tonight might be one of those times.
Yep.
It was a premature celebration of finishing something.
Kennedy, it is like a support group. I don't know. Sometimes
It
I've had
is.
those moments where I don't know what I do without you guys and without my friends and stuff. I don't know. That is seriously like it is like a support group.
Yep.
But
If
without
you know,
the
you
support
know.
without the
Mhm.
support that we've been getting, I think we'd be in quite a very dark place right now.
Mhm.
But the fact that we're able to keep our spirits high and laugh and joke and all support each other, that's just amazing to me anyway.
Mhm.
Well, Amber, I don't know
Um,
what language you're talking.
MSBS, woody, hey, she's got us in her pocket.
This is great.
The baby had the phone.
Uh,
say nizabadimba woody hey to the baby.
Hey, Moody Mary. Well, I guess I gotta hop off, but thanks for having me on. I love you guys. You know that.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
we love you
coming. We
too.
love you too. You know that.
And
But if anybody needs to reach out to us for anything, we're always willing there to help or just support you back because yeah, it is.
yeah,
It's an emotional roller coaster, and you don't know what the next day is gonna bring. And
no,
you should never ever say the Q word.
no, don't ever say that word because you gotta enjoy those times. But yeah, do you mean quiet or quite? I don't know. I get them confused.
Right.
Quite, it's quite
Yeah.
today.
It's quite lovely today.
Oh, we're so petty. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna go stuff some cannoli and
Woo!
love
Nice.
you all.
Okay. We love
And
you
let's
too.
do this again soon. Let's not wait.
Well, we're going
till it's-
live again on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be a late one though, I think.
No. Well, 8 p.m. That's late for you.
It's late for
Eight.
Miss Live a bit. Come on, it's
I
like 1
know.
a.m.
No, I know. She's always like, no, Miss Liverbird won't be. Maybe we'll have to like, I don't know, work it out.
Yeah.
I know I forget.
7 p.m. your time is like midnight in England, so
25 o'clock England time.
I think about our British friends.
I know that sucks for them. I always think about that. That sucks.
Hey, Moody Mary. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's
Time
go and
for
get some
food.
food.
Okay.
Right. Thank you everybody for coming and checking us out. We'll be
Yeah.
back again on Tuesday, I think, on a
At
Yankee
25
dinner.
o'clock.
It's
At
25.
Mark your
midnight,
calendar.
But yeah, we just get all your questions ready. I'm not too sure what Anyanka's got planned, but I'm sure it'll be fun and it'll be a place for us to shoot the shit and just feel a little bit happier. And yeah.
Yeah.
So good night, everybody.
Good
And we'll see
night.
you
Have
on
a good night, you
next week.
guys.
Have a good
You
dinner.
better
Good luck
save me
with
a cannoli. I want a
Yeah.
cannoli.
I will.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, thank
Okay.
you very much, everyone.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.